The Christian economist. This topic, South America. South America. You got to remember that this was written in 2007. South America, victimized for raw materials, so long languishing. They will be against the idiots that oppressed them when the worm turns. If you don't do the right thing in these countries, eventually it will turn on you. You who victimize will eventually suffer a reversal of fortune, you and your nation. These things bring retaliation and the vengeance of the oppressed upon the oppressor and his children. Hands that are, quote, unclean, unquote, in any matter or any business dealings. Hearts that harbor innuendo and ulterior motives. He who has lifted up his soul in preoccupation with trifles and frivolity, and lets responsibility go to become indulgent in pointless or meaningless things, such as organized sports. He or she who lies to deceive or cause others to err in his or her favor. He or she who has not held the miscreants in contempt, but rather extols them and treats the honest contemptuously. He or she who invests or participates in such things as high-interest schemes, and the list goes on, shall not go unpunished. Ultimately, nations harboring a preponderance of these types of people are going to fail economically and endure retaliation. Also, ultimately, in the end time, those are the nations that will be spoiled by the Antichrist, and then he will give the wealth to the poor nations, like those in South America. Although they won't understand, it's a public relations move to enlist their support. Among other things, like the horrific ethical problems such wealthy yet criminal nations have. They also have the collective attitude that they are actually good people doing the right thing, a kind of delusion in which it's always the other one who's the bad guy. But God is watching, and God knows what's really going on and what manner of spirit they are of. All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weigheth the spirits. Proverbs 16, verse 2.